Bring that down a bit. Make sure you've got your mat going live today with HIIT training this morning. So my glutes are sore, my lower body is sore, shoulders are a bit sore, but I'm sure it'll be fine once I've warmed up. Just waiting for it to populate a little bit. So you won't need any equipment unless you want to swap any of the exercises that we're doing for something like an extra leg. It's up to you. This is a hard HIIT session. Red Mist it's called. Yeah, it's challenging. Gonna die. So make sure you've warmed up. You've warmed up your hips with some dynamic stretches, a few squats. Calf raises are important to warm up. There's a lot of jumps in this one. There's 3 lots of burpees. Floor to sky jumps, technically a burpee with chest to floor. Single arm burpees, and then there's normal burpees. So yeah, it's a hard one. Lateral leg raises to warm up the sides of the hips. D. Back to calf raises. I have done a bit of a warm up before I started this live, so soft knees. So if you don't feel warm enough from here, feel free to do a few extra squats, jumping jacks, lunges. There's prisoner lunge jumps during this workout as well. Morning guys. I feel like that's got me out of breath already. I'm gonna struggle. So this is my least favourite HIIT class, so I thought lean into the stuff that you don't want to do, creates mental toughness. Don't know, I don't think that's enough water. I'm just gonna get some more water before we get started. So it's a 20-minute session. I've got some content to record after before my first clients. Good morning. Right, let's get started. I'm dreading this. But we just do what we can, it doesn't need to be perfect. What's to say you don't have to be great to start, you just have to start to be great. I'm coming about with all the cliches today.
To the MetaFit Red Mist workout.
Set your timer.
Your workout will begin.
Sorry, your
20 seconds.
Fitbit for HIIT training.
Round 1. 3 exercises.
Right, lateral log jumps, lateral frog jumps first.
15 seconds rest. Your first exercise.
Morning, guys.
Lateral frog jumps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lateral frog jumps.
And start off slow, so you get used to the movement. Sit back in that squat, chest proud, quality over quantity, keep your head up, right? Squeezing your bum cheeks. Really good for pelvic stability, this one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Same again, and we're adding in on that side.
15 seconds rest. Your next exercise is rotating squat thrusts.
So I'm just going to do normal mountain climbers. So feel free to join in for this HIIT session.
2, 1. Rotating squat thrusts.
Tucking your tailbone under to engage that core under your belly button. Morning guys.
It's 180 floor to sky jumps.
So burpees. With my camera.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chest to floor.
Sky jumps.
Take your time. Ah, he was going to do that. Grab a drink.
20 seconds rest. Now, same 3 exercises. 20 seconds.
Same 3 in that round.
10 seconds rest.
different work rest timings.
Exercise is lateral front jumps.
Lateral front jumps, let's go.
5,
Doing it longer this time.
3, 2, 1.
Active recovery. No one can go all out for a full mat fit. Be realistic. Just try not to stop, just slow the movement down. Answering any questions on exercise, fat loss as I go. Mountain climbers or any variation, high Alfie, of a core exercise. Deep breath, recover. Shoulders down away from ears. Oh. Floor to sky. Oh, it's a 180. Oopsie. Rest. Oh. Last round of these 3 exercises. Then we move on. Deep breaths, grab a drink.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answering any questions on exercise, fat loss, back pain. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online coach, Pilates and yoga teacher, specialising in back pain, advanced psychology and habit forming. So if you've got any questions, anything you're struggling with, comment, we'll get into it. Last these, finishing round 1. Burpees, 4 sky jumps. Oh, rest. Round 1 done. Well done. 3 new exercises.
Round 2, the same timings as round 1, 3 new exercises. First exercise is squats high knees.
I can see my breath, it's that cold today. Squat high knees, so I use this as an active recovery. So squat high knees. A beginner core exercise as well. How are we doing this morning? It's really good to cross-train your body and get a variety of different workouts in, like HIIT, strength, yoga, Pilates, to cover all bases of a healthy body.
The next exercise is crab press.
Push-ups. Gonna do it from the knees so I get more reps and depth is better.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Narrow and wide stance. Shoulders down away from ears, hands midline of the chest. And I guess it's a burpee variation.
Your next exercise is single arm burpees.
Oh, single arm burpees. Or you can do normal burpees, these are tough.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Single arm burpees.
Swapping arms, obviously. Make sure your hips don't sag. Your core's engaged. And rest. Morning, guys.
20 seconds rest. Now the same 3 exercises.
Love a like and subscribe if you want a no bullshit approach to health and fitness.
The next exercise is squat high knees.
Teach you all about your metabolic rate.
4,
Already knackered. Active recovery, take your time. Whew. Any questions on exercise, toning, fat loss? I've got 2 children, so any questions on postnatal care and rehab, comment below. Let's get into it.
The next exercise is crab press.
Push-ups.
5, 4, 3.
Don't be shy.
Crab press.
Narrow to wide. Getting that variety of the upper being used. Chest to the floor if you can.
5, 4, 3.
Single arm burpees coming up.
10 seconds rest. The next exercise is single arm burpees.
I've not even done my hair yet.
3, 2, 1. Single arm burpees.
Use your arms for that momentum with the jump. Woo! Rest.
20 seconds rest. Now the same 3 exercises. 25 seconds work. Only 5 seconds rest. Your next
Nearly
exercise
halfway through.
is squat high knees.
Morning, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat high knees.
Got any questions on health, fitness, exercise, building muscle, nutrition, diet? It's quiet this morning on the chat. We're not awake yet. Push-ups.
2, 1.
Oh. Push-ups. Burpees. Round 2 out of 3 of round 2. Oh. Rest.
End of round 2. 25 seconds rest. Round 3. The same time as round 1 and 2.
Round 3.
3 new exercises. Your first exercise is prisoner alternate lunge jump.
Lunge jumps, lovely. If your knees don't agree with you on this one, feel free to do squats or partial squats. Take your time. You can take the jump out as well. I wish I'd have tied my hair back. Whew, rest. Oh, struggling. Hot knees. I'm going to do a different core exercise that I engage better in the core with.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lift your hips up if you want to do this one. I just find it more effective and safer, more of a strength exercise than cardio. Burpees, I think.
Your next exercise is agility sprint.
Agility sprint. So no one can sprint for this amount of time. So I just use it for, it's like when a bit high knees, get your knees right up as fast as you can for about 20 seconds. Or you can use it as an active recovery like me. Chest down, shoulders down. Morning. On your tiptoes. Oh. Same 3. What did we start with? Of course, how did I forget? I'm losing hair.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take your time as you go deep into the squat. Quality over quantity. Hi guys, thanks for the support. I'm answering any questions, health, fitness, exercise, fat loss related as well. Whew. Any core exercise. Pause at the top for a squeeze in the abs. Oh. Agility sprint. So I'm a personal trainer. 5 to 7. 5 to 7, Lila. I do like to go live a bit earlier than this when I've not got the children with me. But I was a bit of a lazy bones this morning. Keep them knees up. I'm literally just doing this morning to keep productive and energy levels and focus during the day, get through my busy to-do list, and to de-stress, well, because the kids are off. I'm answering any questions on fat loss, diet, building muscle and tone, rehab, back pain. I'm a qualified health and fitness professional. If you want a no bullshit approach, I'm not selling you anything. Core exercise. Keep them hips up for a squeeze of the lower core, the most important part of the core, and the hardest to connect to. Agility sprint. High knees. If you want to sprint all out, feel free. I'm going to use it as an active recovery. How is our run training going, guys? Does anyone do much HIIT here? Morning, morning. So I'm a personal trainer, online coach, 12 years, Pilates and yoga teacher. Waiting for the finisher now. So if you've got any questions on back pain, rehab, diet questions, exercise, how to build muscle, how, like when and like which area, I mean. Anyone struggling to stick to the calorie targets? What was that? I thought so. Push-ups. Finishing out, guys. All exercises back to back with random work rest timings to finish. My knees are sweaty.
The next exercise is lateral front jump.
Lateral front jump.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lateral front jump.
Really good for pelvic stability, knee and ankle stability. You're moving left to right, it challenges the squat in a different way. I'll bend back down on the floor again.
The next exercise is 180 floor to sky jump.
180 burpees. Oh, so fucking hot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 180 floor to sky jump.
I was going to stop the timer.
3, 2,
Oh, grab a drink.
rest. The next exercise is squat high knees.
Active recovery.
4, 3, 2, 1. Squat high knees.
So I go live every day. I've got loads of informative content on how to stick to your diet, a no bullshit approach.
3, 2, 1. Rest. The next exercise is single arm burpees.
Single arm burpees, I fucking hate these, man.
4, 3, 2, 1. Single arm burpees.
Oh, thank God you only did 3 then.
Hot knees. 3, 2, 1. Hot knees.
Core exercise. Oh,
Rest. The next exercise is 180 floor to sky jump.
oh man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 180
I'm absolutely done it.
Rest. The next exercise is rotating squat thrust. 5,
Mountain climbers.
3, 2, 1. Rotating squat thrust.
Don't give up now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Rest. The next exercise is alternate prisoner lunge stretch.
nearly finished. Morning.
2, 1.
Take your time backing into that lunge. prisoner to use the core. And to keep your hair back. Sprint.
Your final exercise is agility.
That's fine by me. Oh. Morning, guys. Let's finish this bitch. High knees, as high as you can be bothered at this point. And then he's going to count you down in the last minute. So the last 10 seconds you might want to sprint it out as fast as you can. You've made it. Give a like and subscribe, hit that bell icon so you don't miss when I go live. It's usually in the evenings. I've got 2 children. I exercise around. If you want tips and stuff like that, let's speed it up. Finish it, finish it, finish it. Proud of me. Here, that MetaFit's the worst one. I'm sure there's worse by now. It's a few years old, that one. So, particularly if you're a new exerciser, make sure you don't just stop. You know, you're having a gentle walk around your house to stop any blood from pooling. I'm gonna get my trip can. Actually, it's probably a bit early for trip. It's just routine. So I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle. Great way to start the day. So my heart rate was 157 at its highest there. Doesn't tend to go much higher than that. Whew. I put makeup on for it all to be washed off with sweat. So I'm on start that again. So I'm a personal trainer of 12 years. I'm an online lifestyle coach specialising in habit forming, diet, psychology. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher as well, and I work a lot with clients with rehab, back pain. So any questions like that, if you struggle sticking to your diet, if you're not sure the amount of calories are too high or too low for your goals, give us a comment, we'll get into it. Anyone suffering from back pain? So I upload a lot of videos on a weekly basis, so I go live every day like this, working out. Hi guys. Yes, Icy from last night. My memory's not that short. How are you doing? Whereabouts are you calling? Whereabouts are you tuning in from again? Is it America? But yeah, if you've got any questions on anything that you're struggling with, health and fitness related, let's get into it. Here to help, no bullshit approach, a holistic approach to health and fitness. Deep breaths as we begin to recover. And then we will stretch off. Feels good to start your day off like that. Doing great, thank you. How are you doing? Good, that was hard. I just did the worst MetaFit, the MetaFit that I cannot stand. But every time you do something you really don't want to do, that's mental resilience, toughness, it's discipline. You're working on those skills. Do the hard, you know, lean into what you don't want to do. You're just going to be stronger for it. Within reason, obviously, because I don't want to do drugs, but I'm not going to go and do a load of drugs. See what happens when I've got to fill the silences. Do we have any questions on health and fitness? Getting a few steps in this morning. What are we at? 1200. It's so weird. What should I address you, or what's your name? You just call us DigiCoach. Some people call us Digi, but my name's Leanne. Hi, Real James. Do you take any supplements? I take creatine every morning in my coffee. Creatine's the most research supplement in the fitness industry, more so than protein powder. If you're not on it, you should be on it, as long as you don't have any kidney or liver issues. If you do, check with your doctor, but it won't be recommended for people like that. See my own breath. Take protein powder now and then. I get everything else in my diet. Can you demonstrate a proper squat? Come again, I didn't hear what's your name. Leanne. I'm not a performing monkey and I feel like that's not a genuine comment. I can describe a perfect squat. I'm on the bike at the moment. A lot of people say, you must get your ass to grass, especially CrossFitters. Not everybody has the flexibility, mobility, biomechanics to get the bum to the floor without the butt wink, the curve in the lower back. You don't want that. As long as you're getting your thigh parallel to the floor, you're good. And squeeze your bum cheeks. First thing to happen with soft knees is your hips come back and chest proud, so you've got a nice flat back. My squat is not good. I need someone to show me how to squat. There's loads of videos on YouTube, guys, for stuff like that. Make sure the weight is in your heel of your foot, not your toes. Try, depending on what the issue is, try a slightly pointed out toe with your knees pushing out toward the adductors, the inner thigh. You can feel, sometimes depending on your biomechanics, you feel you can get deeper in that squat as well. Or you might be someone who's good to go like knees and feet face forward. The tip that you advised me absolutely worked, magic, thanks Code. No problem, which one was that? How are we getting on, guys? Hi Leanne, how are you? Hiya Observer, hiya, hiya Observer. I'm good, thank you. Just finished a hard HIIT session. The one that I really don't want to do, but I got it done. Oh yeah, I've got a short-term memory. I'm telling you, you're lucky that I remembered your name from your last night. I've got a memory of a sieve. That's another thing that creatine is good for, memory. But you've got like 5 different types of memory. I thought that was interesting. I learned that the other week. Good, yeah, it sounded like a shoulder issue. I'm glad, is that the squat guy? Oh, yeah, I'm glad you blocked him. I'm not going to jump off the bike just to show this guy a squat. I know what they're all about, these trolls. I'm not falling for it. Your torso and legs look strong. Thank you. So I've built the muscle over the winter period and now I'm trimming it and revealing it and keeping it through my training and my protein being super high. So to build muscle, you need to stimulate it with stimulus, which is done, sorry, a message coming in, which is done via strength training, can be done HIIT, like anything really, as long as it's new to the stimulus is new, or challenging, progressive, overload. You also need to feed it protein, you need to rest it so it grows. I guess he was playing himself. My moderator's right on it. How to get visible abs. Why do you want visible abs? It's a long, lengthy, boring process if that's just your goal. Hi, David. You need to get visible abs, you need to build the muscle. It's just, I'm losing hair here. Yeah, so you need to, it's like, there's 6 muscles in the abdominal area. You've got your rectus abdominis, your 6-pack muscle, your TVA, transverse abdominis, is a deep core muscle. That acts like a corset and works with your back and your pelvic floor. It's really important that it's underused in many people. That's like the lower portion of your core. That protects your back. Very important but neglected. This is usually overactive. Internal, external obliques, and you've got like back, your opposing muscle to the core is your erectors, your back muscles. So you need to first make sure they're strong. You're connecting to all muscles through your exercises. Some are going to be predominantly worked more than others, like reverse crunch is going to work lower to midsection of your core versus upper, right? You also need to have, so yeah, you need to make sure it's progressive. So with the good core exercises that work for you and your body, you need to hit them with volume, lots of ranges of movement. The core works in, like, think of Russian twists, so I'm sure we all know them. Think of window wipers with your legs, think of crunches and holds. You can play around with time under tension, stuff like that. So build the muscle underneath and then go into a deficit for fat loss to reveal the muscle. But if you're just building the core, what about the rest of your body? It's not gonna, I mean, some people do have visible abs with super low body fat. They've not really trained the body, sorry, the abs, they've just reduced the body fat, and you can see them. From Italy. Whereabouts in Italy? I've been to Venice. I think that's it. I would like to go back. Beautiful, beautiful architecture. Long, lengthy, sure, but when you get them to look, they look amazing. Yeah, like I've been building, because that's one of my goals before I'm 40, so I'm 35 now. I want to have shredded abs, I will have it, but even just to, because the first thing that you see is the first two abs pop, and then this midsection, especially on everybody really, but females tend to carry fat here to protect our uterus, our sexual organs. Uterus, I mean. Makes me sound like my vagina's up here. And yeah, like if you're just concentrating on when am I going to see abs, when I'm going to see abs, you're going to get bored. Like I'm improving my health, my diet, making it more healthy, fine tuning those things, and that'll be a byproduct of that. Hi Benjamin. Just treat the abs like any other muscle, progressive overload. Exactly. But like if you're trying to train glutes and you're not and you're doing like all these glute exercises like lunges and squats and hip thrusts, but you're not really feeling it the next day, and you don't feel like they're getting stronger or the connection's improving, then you're gonna plateau. You need to make sure you're working on mind muscle connection as well. But yeah, that's a good point. Go for it. I do love a core workout though. I fell in love with it again. But if you're not sure if you're connecting to the core properly, get into Pilates, that'll teach you everything you need to know. But signs of a weak core would be peeing when you're sneezing, or laughing or coughing, not being able to hold urine, can't release on the toilet when you want to, like it takes a moment. You know, you don't have much tension in the full core, because you might be overactive here, but here's losing connection because here's overactive, and same with your obliques. So rehab's needed. Signs of a weak core: back pain. Does well-developed glutes make a man attractive? Depends on your preference, really. But some people have well-developed glutes but don't have strong glutes. How are you doing, guys? Any questions on health, fitness, exercise? I think pecs are good. My partner's got great pecs. Pecs. I like legs as well. We've got any questions on health, fitness, exercise, toning, building muscle? Some great questions so far. I've got PT this morning, and then I've got errands to run. You changed the setup last time. I saw you had the doorway pull up, but yeah, it's just there. I usually like to have the fire on in the background. It brings people to me. I've noticed, but it's not on this morning. But this is my normal setup. I was facing the camera towards the bar, so it's just, yeah, this is my normal setup though. I've got a sore throat. Manifesto. Any questions on health, fitness, exercise, toning? Just getting the rest of my steps in. Looks more aesthetic with the fire, that's what I thought. Yeah. Usually I push them, that chair and stuff back. I've done a few workouts with the barbell, would like to up that. What day are we on? Maybe that'll be tonight if I go live. I usually go live once a day, but after this I'm going to record a yoga class, nice, either a morning or an evening yoga class for tight muscles, and it's not going to be too long, about 20-25 minutes, so it's totally doable to fit into your life. You know, if you want to give your body some love back and stretch out the tight muscle fibres and fibrous soft tissues. Yes, I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher, personal trainer. I'm a MetaFit teacher, boxercise teacher, spin instructor. I'm an advanced clinical weight loss practitioner as well, and I've got a degree in it, mate. Yeah, I am, and that's my newest qualification, yoga. And I'm not like, what's the saying? Jack of all trades, master of none. I'm an established, experienced Pilates teacher, and I've got experience in all my other qualifications. My newest is now yoga that I'm drawing my attention to. Yoga's lovely, especially if you've got a busy, stressful life. Yoga just takes you out of that and gives you a pause. And the more you do it, the more you realise you need it. It manages stress systems. A lot of us in fight, flight, fawn and freeze responses throughout the day, and we don't even know. Not jack of all trades, no. Well, yeah, jack of all trades, master of all. Apart from yoga at the moment. Like, I don't think, unless I spent time in India, and I gave, like, yoga's so vast, it's been around for 5,000 years to think, and possibly longer. And there's so many different types of classes. So mine will be for de-stressing and relaxation, tuning into parasympathetic nervous system, so bringing you out of a stress response. Because I know you're quite young, I say, but over the age of 30, your body starts to deal with stress less effectively, and it can manifest in the body and as like shallow breathing, shoulders up, back pain. You're more onto this, and yoga is preventative and helps with that. What do you think about India and the Indian people? Yeah, I like them. A lot of my followers are Indian. I've got clients that are Indian. I love Indian people. Yeah, and growing up as well, I had an Indian friend. I like Indian people, and I love yoga. I love their architecture and creativity. Yeah, I don't know tons about them, to be honest. Please don't call me young, I've entered my 20s. It's a compliment. Right, guys. Oh. And I'm sure you don't make noises like that coming off the bike. I'm a grown adult now. You're not even 21 yet. You can't even hire a Ferrari if you wanted to. Well, certain higher types, isn't it? You've got to be, is it 25? Not that I'm undermining you. Sure, you're very mature. Right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for the likes and subscribes. And